Pleasant good evening to each and every one of you in Georgetown, Guyana. It hurt me every time I have to do a video. I have to address the two major races, East Indian descendant and the African descendant. Friends all, brothers, however you want to accept this message, I am calling upon you. For 54 years, you all have been playing color politics. Black man vote for black man, that's your word, so I use it back. Indian vote for Indian, as they said, Coolie vote for Coolie. But I know better than that. A black man is not a human being, so to speak, or a Coolie is not a person who you think is low. A Coolie in English, Indian language, is a laborer. A black person or a black man is not a human being, it's a ghost figure. And if you check your ancestral link, you will find it there. Now, why am I saying this? During the 60s and 70s and 80s, PPP leader Dr. Jagan, the late, and Burnham, the late, from PNC, have misled you to make you hate each other. While they are getting rich and their children and family are getting rich, you are still living in the ditch. You have not a house. You should have your own home, a nice car, live nice with your wife and children, send them to the best school. But you're a politician. They lie to you. 65 men and women in parliament do not have your interest at heart. I'm calling on you young, decent, educated black brothers and sisters, as I say, Afro-Guyanese, and you Indo-Guyanese to come together under the common grounds that Guyana belongs to all of us. Let's vote not race, but vote what is the future. Not because you're an Indian, you vote for an Indian, or because you're a black, you vote for a black. I will give a list of leaders from black and Indian who rob and exile their people, kill them out, while they and their family living rich in England, Canada, America, big house and millions of dollars, while your daughter might be on the street hustling a dollar bill by prostitution. Or your son killing for some businessman or politician because they want to live. This is not the way. I call upon you all to unite with my message. Why the Portuguese and Chinese don't get involved in it? Why the mixed race like me don't get involved in it? Why the native don't get involved in it? But these two major people, I beg of all of you, the youth, come together and don't listen to them. Now you see ministers pretending they're opening school, they're opening shopping plaza, they're opening morgue. Imagine they're digging sand, say they're making a morgue in Berbice. I want people who's alive, not dead people. Cemetery don't return dead, they only take dead. So why are they doing that? They should open business place, give you opportunity, and it's not their effing money. The money belongs to all of us. They are being employed by us, but they are using their education against you. Join hands with me and help to remove them. There might be some good one amongst them, but how good are you when your brother are killing and thieving and robbing people and you don't oppose him? That means the old saying goes, all birds with one feather flock together, and one bad fish in the barrel spoil them all. I call upon the priest, the Muslim imam, the Hindu priest, the pandits to come together, and every youth, Guyanese youth, from 45 come down, join hands, take control of your country. The late Walter Rodney, a young historian, was killed by 32 years of age by the late Forrest Burnham and Dr. Jagan. And it's not alleged. Check it out. Jagan and Burnham killed Rodney. Let it come and charge me for telling you that. And therefore, how long did Burnham live after, if he didn't die at the time when they say? And how long did Dr. Jagan live when he swore in to be the president? There will be a miracle taking place in Guyana soon. Many of us may have lost our life, but all of them who are in charge may not have a good life. It's not a threat. It's what goes around comes around. Donald Trump of America says he don't want nobody in his country unless you come rights. We don't need Canada and America, we need Guyana. If the Americans don't want you in their country, no problem. If the Canadians don't want you in their country, no problem. Let's elect leaders who care about us, and we can do the same for them. If you close your door on me, I'll close mine on you. But don't blame Trump, don't blame Canada and England, because what are we sending to them? Parasite, thieves, hoes, beggars, and putting burden on the American people who fought for their freedom and democracy, who go to the poll and elect what they want. So what have we got? Ask your leader how much they got, what they got, and the opposition. And those corrupt judges, the court should not be a part of the parliament. I said that. I know union should be a part of the parliament. These things should be limited and be outside, and you should vote for chief judge, vote for judges, and vote for certain things. Nobody should associate with law and order with politician or union. So I call upon all you, the Guyanese, to come together, and a message to you, the killer. These politicians shall be arrested and questioned. And when they can call your name, who you killed for them, because they're going to make deals, don't feel you have a chance. So if you're a soldier, a police, and a criminal, and being told to kill, abandon people's house because of politicians or businessmen, for God's sake, don't do it. Because you shall and will be tried, and if you're convicted, you are not going to serve jail time. Think what you will serve. And it will be a shame to know you will leave your young wife, decent daughters, and son behind. I call upon you all to wake up. With God as my judge, I want to ask David Granger, Basil Williams, and all the ministers, if a politician, a businessman, and judges deny you justice and deny you your rights, will you love them? If David Granger's son or daughter was beaten and robbed and locked up, what he would have done? If Basil Williams, if your children was victimized, what would you have done? And I ask Mr. Barajak you the same thing. If you got blood, I got blood. And if you can kill, well, I cannot resurrect the dead. We are all dead people, and this is not a threat. If you do not want Guyana to speak another language, David, I can join you, but give us justice. I don't want money. I want those who lock us up wrongfully, who beat our family wrongfully, who deny us our rights wrongfully. You don't have to worry what we will do with them. That's our sin, not yours. Let the God Almighty sentence us to hell for that, not you. But when you sit down with your age, lying to the people, quieting your black race and exploiting them, I want the army, the military, everyone to have a house, a car, and each one to be given 100,000 US before the end of this year. Because all you politicians know what you're doing. Action can give you a loan on your oil. Every military should have a house. Every decent police officer should have a house, a car, and 100,000 US. And every service servant, every civil servant must be given the same opportunity. Everybody should be given land to build house. And not give, that is their birthrights. And the Amerindian must share 49% of Guyana wealth is his own, since you, the black man, condemn the white man in Africa. Chase him out for your natural resources and how he exploit you and slave you. What are you, the black people, are doing to Guyanese, Amerindian, as I call indigenous? And you, the Indian, as we call Coolie, you drive the white man out of India because you wanted you to rule, and you're right, you have it. What are you doing to the Amerindian, who is the indigenous people, or the Douglas? So fellow Guyanese, if you believe in the God I serve, let's unite and try those old bastards for the crime they have committed against the land. I have a message. A lot of you might say, kill Karaya, kill his family. I hope you know what goes around comes around, because the grave do not send back a dead. I've never seen the grave send back a dead. And it's not a threat, it's man-to-man talking here. You all are using the police and the military to do your nasty work, and some corrupt magistrate and judge to do your nasty work to lock up innocent people. But all of you will have to answer soon. So help me God. If y'all know what I know, believe it, it's coming so close, but y'all are such a thief and corrupt, y'all cannot see. I ask y'all to change quick. David Granger, as a soldier to another soldier, I call upon you to do what is right. Saul was one who was butchering Christians and become Paul, and he bring Christianity to Rome. You as a soldier was taking order, doing a lot of nasty thing for Burnham according to information. It's alleged. Now you become the leader. Do something and save your nation, save the people, and let's unite and give everyone justice. For Guyana belongs to all of us. or inshallah will be for none of us. Get more Amerindian and other races involved in the police force and the army. Then we have a united Guyana, not 90% black people in all over, or Indian. What happened to the Douglas, the Chinese, the Portuguese, and the indigenous people? And how can a Guyanese black or Indian or other race own 1,000-acre land, but an Amerindian don't even have a house spot? Answer that question, David. If I am wrong, let the Lord end my life. But if I am right, let He bring the same thing to you, since you are the head of the throne. Have a good day.